A team can lose every single game at the 2026 World Cup, get eliminated in the group stage, never win a match, and still walk away with $9 million. The team that wins the entire tournament this Sunday, $50 million. But that's not even close to the full story. FIFA is about to distribute $871 million to just 48 teams. And today I'm breaking down exactly where every single dollar goes, who gets rich, and why this number is unlike anything the World Cup has ever paid out before. This weekend, the 2026 World Cup final happens at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. It's the first World Cup ever hosted across 3 countries, the US, Canada, and Mexico, and the first with 48 teams instead of 32. That expansion didn't just mean more games, it meant more money, a lot more money. So before the final kicks off, let's look at exactly how FIFA's biggest ever prize pool breaks down, round by round. Here's something most fans don't realize: you don't have to win a single match to get paid. Every one of the 48 qualified nations receives a guaranteed $10 million qualification fee just for making it to the tournament. On top of that, FIFA gives each team $1.5 million in preparation funding to cover travel, training camps, and accommodation before a ball is even kicked. Add those together, and every single team walks into this World Cup already guaranteed $10.5 million. That's before performance bonuses. That's before a single goal. Now here's where it gets interesting, because the payouts scale fast with every round survived. Group stage exit, the 16 teams that don't make it out of their group still take home $9 million in performance money on top of their guaranteed funding. Make it to the round of 32, but lose there? $12 million. Round of 16 elimination? $16 million. Reach the quarterfinals and lose? $20 million. That's already double what a group stage team earns. Finish in 4th place? $27 million. 3rd place? $29 million. And the runner-up, the team that makes the entire final and loses? $33 million. Which brings us to the number everyone's been waiting for. The winner of the 2026 World Cup will take home $50 million in performance prize money alone. Add their guaranteed $10.5 million in qualification and prep funding, and the champion's total payout crosses $63.5 million. To put that in perspective, when Argentina won in Qatar in 2022, they earned $42 million. This year's champion earns $8 million more than that just in the performance prize, the single largest jump in World Cup history. So why did FIFA suddenly have this much more to give out? 3 reasons. First, more teams means more games. This tournament has 104 matches compared to just 64 in Qatar. That's 40 extra matches worth of broadcast rights, ticket sales, and sponsorship inventory. Second, FIFA is projecting more than $11 billion in revenue across this 4-year commercial cycle, largely driven by this expanded format. And third, hosting across 3 countries, including the massive US media market, means broadcast deals worth significantly more than previous tournaments. Now here's something important that a lot of people get wrong. This $871 million doesn't go to the players directly. It goes to each country's football federation. What players actually earn from the World Cup depends entirely on the bonus structure their own federation negotiates with them, and that varies wildly from country to country. Some federations pay players a huge cut of the prize money. Others pay flat appearance bonuses regardless of how the team performs. So the country that wins $50 million doesn't mean the players split $50 million evenly. It's far more complicated than that. For context on just how big this number really is, the Club World Cup, which FIFA expanded to 32 teams and controversially squeezed into last year's calendar, had a total prize fund of $1 billion, with the winner alone taking up to $125 million. That tournament faced heavy criticism from players and leagues over scheduling, and drew smaller crowds than expected. The World Cup's model is different. Smaller prize pool overall, but it's distributed across national teams rather than clubs, and the costs each federation carries, like player wages, work completely differently than a club's payroll. Zoom out even further, and the numbers get even bigger. FIFA's entire four-year Qatar cycle generated a record $7.6 billion in total revenue. For comparison, the International Olympic Committee generated $4.4 billion in commercial revenue in the year of the Paris Summer Games. The World Cup isn't just the biggest single sporting event on the planet. Cycle over cycle, it's become one of the most valuable commercial properties in the world, period. So here's what it comes down to. Whoever wins on Sunday at MetLife Stadium doesn't just lift the trophy, they secure their federation over $63 million, the biggest single tournament payday in World Cup history. The runner-up still walks away with $33 million, and even the very first team eliminated back in the group stage never played for nothing. They left with $9 million in their pocket. In a tournament this massive, apparently, there's no such thing as leaving empty-handed. If you found these numbers as wild as I did, subscribe, because next up I'm breaking down exactly how much the highest-paid player at this World Cup actually makes, and it's a number that might surprise you even more than this one. See you in the next video.